What's up, guys? We're filling up our gas tank at Sheetz. I always get a receipt because I'm dumb like that and I like to kill trees. That's not true. But I came to, let's see, this doesn't spring back anymore, does it? Lock it in. There we go. Okay, this is the bike that I can't trust because the key does not stay in the ignition. We're on the 97 wrecked. I don't want to show you my wallet. We're on the 97 wrecked rebuild 97 Magna 750. This is the 3rd gen, but I'll give you a couple tips if you're new to riding. Let's see, I'm gonna turn this on, put the key in my pocket where I won't lose it. But when you're filling up your bike, keep it level so that you can get the maximum amount of gas in the fuel tank. This button's sometimes dumb. Yeah, this thing's silly. When it sits outside, the button doesn't always... Oh, here I am telling you this stuff, and we're in gear, so the bike wouldn't roll away. So first thing, use non-ethanol fuel because it's good for your bike and it won't gum up your carbs as fast. Second thing, wear gloves. Third thing, when you're filling up, have the bike level so you can get the most amount of fuel in there. Fourth thing, reset your trip meter so you know how many miles you have on the tank. And then when you want to start, shifter in the neutral. See that? The first time I pushed it, the contacts in there must be dirty, so it doesn't always start. But if you push it enough, eventually it will. But yeah, it won't start in gear, so that's good. Make sure your kickstand's up. And what happened last time I filled this bike up, I was not near a gas station. I ran out of gas on the way, had to switch to reserve, and we got gas that was not non-ethanol. So what ended up happening is that sat in the carbs. I didn't use it fast enough, and we ended up gumming up the carbs. So now it's getting better, but I got to go give this thing a good run to clean them out. So we're gonna jump on the highway. It's kind of startling if you're getting in it. I don't even know what they're doing over here, and it doesn't go right away and you think it's going, and then it just pops in and you're like, whoa! A bike with over 80 horsepower jumping at you and like all of a sudden coming to life is kind of scary. And she sounds amazing with those, what do we got on here? Not Cobras, not Jardines. It's the Vance and Hines. All right, here we go. There she kicked in. But if you're not ready for it, you're probably gonna have a startling effect and you're probably gonna like wreck your bike. But don't do that. Be aware that it's ready to do that. So we're gonna jump on the highway, get her a good clean out. Well, let's go this way. See, she is just bogging down a little bit. If you have a fuel injected bike, you probably don't even have to worry about this. But what happens is, especially with non-ethanol fuel, that junk sits in there, and I might have to pull these carbs apart once I figure out which one it is. A lot of times you get in the bowls and you can clean them without removing the carbs. But we're gonna try and do an old, come on. There she goes. So she's coming back to me. I think we'll be able to knock this out just by running gas through it. Gas actually cleans out your carbs. Did you know that? Gas is a cleaner. And the stuff they put on it, now I run non-ethanol, but it actually helps to clean stuff as it moves through the system. It's that junk in the ethanol fuel that gets clogged up in there and varnishes up little tiny holes, passages. I hope I don't have to take them apart because that's always a pain in the butt. But, you know, I got to get this thing worked out because I want to ride it more and ride it with my wife. And I don't need this thing to be surprising any of us. So let's get this thing worked out. tell I'm not getting that hesitation and that jump. This bike is well looked after, other than sitting outside, unfortunately, lately. She's got a, wait, this one doesn't have a new chain, that's the 97. This one just sounds amazing with the Vance & Hines and runs so good. We have 43.7 on the odometer, 43,700 miles. We'll see if we can get those miles to click up. It has been wrecked, not by me. It was wrecked before I bought it. Oh, looks like we're gonna have some rain clouds working in here. I don't know how many of you are nervous or worried about riding the highway. I actually think it's safer as long as you keep alive and keep alert, because you don't have everybody turning on from side roads, and you don't have everybody getting in your way or making rash decisions. You can see ahead of you and behind you, and you only have to worry about 2 lanes. Now, you do have turbulence coming off of trucks right now. I feel the air coming off of this tractor trailer. When I was a kid, I liked to ride behind the tractor trailers to avoid the wind buffeting, and sometimes I do that still, but I don't take as many long trips as I used to. Just get some of that fatigue off your body. But you have to watch stuff coming out from under the trailers. It's another tip for you, because you never know what's going to come out from under another car. Riding on a highway does get you if you don't have windscreen protection. This bike isn't the best setup. I probably have a windscreen somewhere. And the 5th gear on this thing isn't that wide. She needs a 6th gear. I bet you right now we're in 5th. We are. She needs 6 gears to be cruising all day, but right now I'm at 75 and she's comfortable. You can see I don't have a full needle, but it does work. We're right around 4.5 to 5. I do have a 6-pack rack on the back of this, so you bring a bungee cord, you can pick up little things. But today I'm wearing a backpack because I'm supposed to go pick up some other things. This bike does run really good. I'm going to go to one more exit, and then I think we'll spin around and come back. So far out here on the highway, it doesn't feel like she's being a jerk. She feels fine. So hopefully we dealt with our carburetor issue just by running her through her paces. There's a lot of wind out here. Like I said, we might be getting a storm rolling in. It doesn't look too bad. Those clouds might be some rain, but it doesn't look too stormy. There she hesitated a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's too concerning. Yeah, having this 5th gear, let's see how she'll do on a pool. Oh, there's an Expedition Max. That's what I wanted for my trip. But we didn't get the extended version. Alright, we're going to jump out here in 5th gear and see if we can do a pull. These Honda Magnas, they have a lot of power. Oh yeah, she feels good. I think in the main jet we're fine. Might need to work through the idle jets a little bit, but hopefully. I don't love that pull. but we are in top gear, so doing 85 RPMs, about 5,000. That's fine. I always complain about the 5th gear with the Magnas, but really it's probably not that big a deal. I'm just used to a 6th gear where she rolls down to like 3,000 RPMs and just floats. That's why whatever you're used to is probably fine. Just get used to the bike you own and get to ride. Alright, we got 2 miles to the next exit. My backpack's flying behind me. I haven't been riding enough lately. It's just life. Life has not allowed for it as easily. Alright, one more exit. 1 more mile, I think. Then we'll swing around and come back. Like I said, she's feeling pretty solid. Okay, up here. Up here, 1 more mile. So, 1 mile at 75 miles per hour. Take us how long? 75 miles per hour. Some bikers over there. They have a good idea to do today. It's a beautiful day. It's in the 80s. I don't think it's in the 90s, but I'm not going to get past these guys. Maybe we can. I know where my exit is. I guess I'll fall in line up here. Right behind the Max Expedition. Now she does still bog a little bit. I don't love that. But again, maybe it's because we're in 5th. Go down to 4th. Nope, she sounds boggy. Darn it. Come on, Maggie. Thought I had you worked out, but I guess she's definitely better. She sounds good. Here, we'll swing around. Look at that, 10 miles on this tank of gas. I usually try to fill up. She's not back yet. I can tell. She should have way more. Oh, I'm in 1st gear. Well, that's gonna be that was fine. 2nd gear is fine. Well, here we go. 3rd gear is fine. Let's stick with this Ram. Man, she sounds good. She feels good. Maybe we popped it out there. I got bugs all over my helmet, face shield. I hope they're not all over your camera. It does happen. And so far you've been with me for 12 miles. 12 miles of smiles, guys. These 97 Honda Magna 3rd gens are awesome. Comfortable, decent low seat height, all the power you really need. Lots of parts available, at least at my place. I've got about 5 or 6 of these. Starting to part them out. Can't bring them back all back to life, especially since that Vermont loophole closed. Can't get titles for everything. I had the papers filled out, guys. I And now I can't get titles anymore. You know what I'm talking about if you buy and sell motorcycles. Alright, she's back. I'm glad we got non-ethanol fuel in here. That's not going to mess up the carbs as quick. We got her up to 95. It is what it is out here on the highway, guys. She's still rolling out in 5th gear. I'm happy with her today. Like I said, I have not been on bikes as much as I used to be, and I'm sad. I do have one for sale, probably 2. I don't know, this one might be for sale. It's a solid piece of work. But the 95 Shadow 600 is still for sale. If you're looking for a great learner or just a smooth bike, 95 Shadow 600 for you under 2 grand. She's ready to go. I even have some tires I might sell with it. I didn't feel like putting them on, but I got brand new tires for that bike. This could definitely stand some wind protection. Even just the little cowling that goes on the front, which I sold. I shouldn't have sold that. It's a lot to hold on. Motorcycle accident. Dang, I hope not. Hope I don't ever need a lawyer for a motorcycle accident. What a beautiful day to be riding. Well, I hope my voice came through in this video. A little bit of wind protection, just tuck in behind. Bumps on the freeway. Well, whatever can be said, she seems to be running super good. I'm happy with her. As long as we got those carb issues worked out. We're good to go. I'll let you guys with me until I get off the highway, but thanks for hanging out. See you on the next one. Get out and ride. Doing everything right. But listen to that. Can you still hear the exhaust? Here, I'll get close to the wall. Yeah, baby. There's a lot of out-of-towners out here. Getting your summer vacations in before school starts. Congestion. US 30 to 222. Well, I'm not going that way. Good times. Good times. Solid rider, guys. Solid rider. This one's not even my best one. My Magna, best Magna. I guess we'll dive in here. See you on the next one, guys. Yeah, we got her. Everything feels pretty solid now. Muy bien. Muy bien.